All right, welcome to Peyton Suds Report. Today is the 22nd of August. Peyton, can you say hi to your fans?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And it was a pretty big week for the Milwaukee Brewers this week. They not only did they go 5-2 in the week, but this guy, Giannis, became a minority owner of the Brewers.
Yeah, Giannis became the 17th member of the Brewers ownership group. Mark Antanasio is the main principal owner. But Giannis, if you didn't see the news this week, he's now part owner of the Brewers. A couple stats that go along with that. Giannis said that Milwaukee helped me, invested in me, and this is an opportunity for me to give back to the city. He said that Milwaukee has made him who he is today. Without Milwaukee giving me the opportunity, he wouldn't be who he is. He's a better person, a better man, and he's grown up to love the city. And he said he wants to raise his family there. And one thing that he said is during the championship parade, he watched 200,000 people in Milwaukee come to see them win, or the parade.
Yeah.
And it was people from all nationalities and colors and religions. Yeah. So he was in awe of that. What do you have to say about Giannis, Peyton?
Yeah, it's great. You have to just respect the person, and I think it's even more important or more special of us like Wisconsin sports fans, because we were used to Prince Fielder, Zach Greinke, Ray Allen, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. This was big athletes in Wisconsin sports end up leaving, to make more money somewhere else. So I think it means more to the people of Wisconsin to see a guy not only stay in Milwaukee and Wisconsin, but try and, take a role in, building up the city. And
I would say that Giannis now is going to go down as one of the big names that you will never forget in Wisconsin. And some of them that come to mind over the last 30 or 40 years, Brett Favre.
Yeah, Robin Yount.
Robin Yount for the Brewers. And then I would say Barry Alvarez in Wisconsin.
Ryan.
Yeah, Bo Ryan made a name for himself in basketball, and Dwayne Wade at Marquette.
Yeah.
And 50 years from now, people are going to be talking about Giannis as they go down to Milwaukee and see a huge statue that'll be built because he won 6 NBA championships and about 7 MVPs.
Yeah, no doubt. Hopefully.
Yeah, so let's switch gears to last week. Brewers did not win on Monday, but they didn't lose either because they had a day off. So we went to Tuesday. We had a series against the Cardinals. Tuesday the 17th, Brewers 2, Cardinals nothing. Corbin Burns, we are always talking about him. What did he do, Peyton?
He pitched 6 shutout innings. He only had 3 strikeouts, so
he had a no-hitter going.
Yeah, into a 6.
Into the 6, right. Yeah.
And he only had 3 strikeouts, which is weird, but he kept his pitch count low because of those 3 strikeouts. And it's funny looking back because most people are saying that, they didn't know if he could keep it up after just his amazing performance against the Cubs. But I would say he did that.
Yeah, he did. He doesn't have to be pitching 15 strikeouts to be, he did what was needed. And here's another one of those ho-hum things that you always say.
Yeah.
Devin Williams got the hold in the 8th, and Josh Hader got the save in the 9th.
Yeah, Devin Williams, his first, maybe 7, 8 outings, he had a very high ERA, but ever since that point, he's been just lights out. And when, Josh Hader is pretty, automatic. You can once he comes in, you can pretty much just turn off the television.
It's over, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Wednesday, August 18th, Brewers 6, Cardinals 4. Jackie Bradley Jr. in the 10th inning. There was a wild pitch, and he came home.
Yeah.
Avisel Garcia hit 2 home runs. He now has 23. Adames hit his 22nd. Yeah, they beat the Cardinals and going for the sweep on the next day.
Yeah, that was a crazy game. They were at one point down 3-0, and Freddie Peralta only lasted 2 innings. He got hurt, but yeah, so they were down 3-0, and they came all the way back. Garcia hit a tying home run in the top of the ninth, and then, like you said, Bradley Jr. scored in the 10th, and yeah, it was a huge win, especially, if the Cardinals, they were looking at it, as a big series, like they could, gain some ground, but the Brewers shut the door with 2 straight wins.
Yeah, slam the door in their face, basically.
Yeah, at St. Louis.
Yeah, at St. Louis, and you got to give the fans there and the team credit. They're pretty professional.
Yeah,
but,
especially Molina.
Yeah, Molina, yeah. He's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's amazing.
He is amazing. Is that the game that Colton Wong stole second, and then he stole second?
Yeah, literally. Speaking of Yadier Molina, Colton Wong stole second.
His old buddy when they were in St. Louis together, yeah.
He stole second off of Molina, and then he proceeded to pretend to have a little Ricky Henderson moment, where, if you guys remember, Ricky Henderson picked up a base and held it in the air.
When he broke the record?
Yeah.
Lou Brock's record, I think.
Yes.
This is kind of heavy, Peyton, but here's a base that you stole at a Brewer game.
Yeah.
Years ago. It's pretty heavy.
Yeah, it is.
This was a Cubs...
against the Cubs.
It says Cubs Brewers, September 8th, 2019. Yeah. Peyton, after the game, actually bought the base, right?
Yeah, it was actually in the team store. They brought it up from the field.
And each game you have, there's the Brewers, and then there's the teams, the Brewers and Cubs.
Yep.
And the date is on it, September 8th, 2019. And I'm going to set it down because it's a little heavy.
You maybe need to hit the gym downstairs.
Start pumping some iron?
Yeah.
All right, hey, Thursday, August 19th, the Brewers could not complete the sweep. Cardinals 8, Brewers 4. Woodruff goes 5 innings, uncharacteristically, gives up 6 earned runs and 4 Ks. So, and I don't have any of the offensive stats.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's strange seeing Woodruff not dominating.
Yeah, he was rolling through 4 innings, and then that bottom of the 5th, he actually got 2 outs, and just lost it, gave up 2 home runs, and but I mean, he's pitching this week against the Reds, so I'm expecting a big time bounce back outing for him.
All right, and then we go into the weekend series with the Nationals.
Yep.
That just ended a few hours ago, Friday night. Nationals 4, Brewers 1. The Brewers only had 3 hits the entire game, and Brett Anderson, he got the loss, gave up 3 earned runs. But it was one thing that was odd is you do not see the Brewers losing back-to-back games a lot because of the pitching staff that they have.
It was like seeing a shooting star.
Yeah, it's rare, right?
Rare, but Garcia...
Or seeing the Vikings win a Super Bowl. It's like never happened.
Yeah, right. Garcia, in a bright spot, hit another home run, and during the game, they showed it, August, he's been on fire.
Yeah, that was his 24th. A lot of players are coming on. I mean, they don't have 8 starters behind the pitcher that are dominant.
No.
They have about 13 or 14.
Right.
Yeah, they're deep.
and guys like Jace Pearson,
yeah.
Julius.
Tyrone Taylor,
Yeah.
they put on the IR for 10
Yeah.
days. Willie Peralta, they put on the IR for
Freddie.
Freddie. I said Willie Peralta. Freddie Peralta, and I tell you what, there's many players ready to fill in until they get back.
Right.
Be healthy when the playoffs come, right?
Yes, that's a key thing.
Yep, and then Council will have a lot of options.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Brewers 9, Nationals 6. It was an unofficial Christian Yelich day.
Yeah, Christian Yelich is back, ladies and gentlemen. He's in St. Louis, and the prior, the 10-game road trip before the homestand, he was hitting pretty well, actually. But yeah, last night was kind of a culmination, I think, of his big week that he had.
And what did he do?
He had 2 home runs, had 6 RBIs. So just not a bad day.
Solo home run in the first.
Yep.
And then in the 8th was
grand slam off scoreboard.
Yeah, it was a
no doubt. Bob Uecker, we were listening to Bob.
I think his pacemaker skipped a beat or two.
Yeah, I think I almost had a heart attack.
Yeah, so he had a grand salami in the 8th. 6 RBIs. Lauer only pitched 4 1/3.
Yeah, he's coming back off of COVID IL, so
yeah.
I think we want to keep him,
Devin Williams got the win.
Yeah.
And Josh Hader got his 25th save.
Yeah.
Today, the Brewers beat the Nationals 7-3. Kane, nice to see him. He hit a home run.
He back like the home run.
Wong, why don't you
and then we forgot to talk about yesterday, speaking of Coach.
We did forget about that. Go ahead, buddy.
In a game, I believe it tied the game. Omar Narvaez was up at the plate with 1 at third base. And Narvaez hit a weak pop-up to Zimmerman, the first baseman, in foul territory. And for whatever reason, the Zimmerman, the catcher,
and the
pitcher went towards the ball, and Ron, being just an insanely intelligent player that he is, he noticed that right away, and he quickly taked up and scored from third base.
Yeah, basically it was a pop-up, and it was a foul ball. For those of you who haven't seen it,
yeah, Brewers fans were groaning.
It was right near the batting circle of the Brewer dugout, and all 3 of them, pitcher, catcher, first baseman, go after it. Well, as soon as I believe the pitcher caught it, Colton Wong was licking his chops.
Yeah, he was.
Nobody's covering home. They caught it. He started running, and it was like a rut-roll, Shaggy. And they ran over there.
It was like Bad News Bears.
Yeah, and he had a nice slide. He kind of stepped to the side.
I originally thought you spiked my penis, but when I cleared my eyes and it happened.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Yeah, amazing.
But anyway, today he did hit his 10th home run. It was a leadoff home run.
Yes.
Second pitch of the game for the Brewers in the bottom of the first.
Yeah, what a huge week for him. He went back to St. Louis and made Cardinals fans cry for getting rid of him, and he scored yesterday on the pop-up, hit a leadoff home run.
I think that first Cardinals game was the one where he had 3 fielding gems in one game.
Yes.
He's sliding in the right field. He's spinning around. They got rid of... Why did they get rid of him?
I don't know.
He's intelligent on the bases. He's a great contact hitter, hitting for good average.
He goes all the way.
He's a defensive former Gold Glove winner, and it looks like maybe they might want to add another one.
Yeah, if I was David Stearns, I would send a Christmas card to the Cardinals.
Kind of like a thank you?
Yeah,
thank you for the gift.
Being so stupid.
Hunter Strickland got the win. Aaron Ashby came in. He was off the was he off the COVID?
No, he just got sent down in week 4.
Okay.
Ever since that his first career start against the Cubs, he's been lights out.
Yeah, so then Milner came in.
Yeah.
Couldn't finish the game with 2 outs in the 9th. He gave up 2 runs. And then Josh Hader had to warm up out there, and he did get his 26 saves. So he got several saves this week.
Yeah, he did. I mean, like I said earlier, when he comes in, you might as well just turn the TV off and
go grab a Miller High Life.
Start grilling.
Grill out and grab a High Life. Huh?
Yeah, right.
Well, hey, that's it. We're gonna go over the standings, and then we'll go over this week, and that's pretty much it.
Yeah. The Milwaukee Brewers are, of course, in first place. The Reds are 7.5 games back.
And they've been playing well. We got to give the Reds credit.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like the Cubs in the beginning of the season. If the Brewers win, they win. If they lose, we lose.
Yeah, but they're coming... for this 3-game series, it's going to be telling.
Yeah. The Reds are 7.5 games back in second. The Cardinals, thanks to that series win in St. Louis, they're 12 games back. The Cubs are all the way 22.5 games back. And the Pittsburgh Pirates are in last place, all the way in 41.5 games back.
Okay, so they're basically eliminated.
They have some work to do.
Yeah, wouldn't want to be in their shoes.
No.
So, it's an off day tomorrow, and then the Reds come to town.
Yep.
We can bury the hatchet on them.
Right.
Or we can let them gain ground. What do you think about that series?
Yeah, it's going to be a big-time series. I'm kind of curious on the crowd because usually during the week with people working and stuff, it's a little down,
The attendance?
But, I mean, like you said, Dad, this is a big-time series.
It would be nice to have a playoff atmosphere on a Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday against the Reds.
Yeah, and Christian Yelich, who he mentioned, he had some big moments against the Cincinnati Reds.
Well, they better start performing, the Brewers, because word has it that the new owner is a pretty big guy.
Yeah, he's like 6'11", and rumor, is too that he's not afraid to, make some moves. He's not afraid to tell Yelich to, go down to Nashville.
He might be, if the players don't do well, maybe he'll give them a body slam or put them in a headlock, just like the Crusher in South Milwaukee, right?
Yeah. I think Mark Antonazio said during the press conference that he reminds him of George Steinbrenner.
Well, I tell you what, I saw the picture with Antonazio, and I think Antonazio maybe came up to his chest.
Yeah, I was curious when I saw Giannis get the jersey, put on the Brewers jersey. I was curious. I mean, that has to be what extra awards.
Yeah, I tell you what, I would not want to. Yelich better start hitting her. I think.
Yeah.
I think he'll pick him up. Giannis will pick him up over his head and body slam him onto second base.
Yeah.
Strange series next weekend. It's an inter-squad series. It's a away game, but you said it could actually be a home game.
Yeah, I have a feeling, especially if the Twins in either second to last or last.
Are they in rebuild mode?
Yeah, they traded a number of players away. So
we play the Twins next weekend if we haven't said that.
Especially with that.
Is Paul Molitor still in the is he in the leadership?
Yeah,
part
he
of the
does something
Twins?
in the front office.
They better start doing well, or he's gonna have to put on number 4 and maybe play some second base.
Yeah, I bet Twins fans wish he was still playing.
Yeah. So we should gain some ground next week, hopefully.
Yeah, I think so.
And one thing we didn't say is the red series for us.
Yeah.
We have Burns, Woodruff, and Brett Anderson.
Yeah,
So we do have some good pitching. But Willie Peralta, if you don't remember,
Freddie Peralta.
Freddie Peralta.
2021.
Yeah.
Not 2014.
Well, hey, I'm getting old, Sometimes I forget things.
Yeah.
But we said it before. He's not going to be pitching because he's on the 10-day IL, and I think it was a shoulder when he was batting, correct?
Yeah, when he was hitting. They say pitchers aren't athletes, and that didn't help the pitchers' causes at all.
Well, that's the price you pay in the National League.
Yeah, but
American League hitters don't bat.
Yeah, but the good news is Quick didn't seem that concerned. So
yeah, just give them a break.
Yeah.
With the playoffs coming.
I think so. I think, too, it will kind of weirdly help him because, they're really watching the innings. So hopefully this is a good long break.
We've made this a 21-minute show. We apologize. Kind of hyped up about Giannis and the Brewers winning today.
Yes.
Another series they took.
Yeah.
So we'll see them next week. And what do you got to say to your fans, Peyton?
Thanks as always for coming back and tuning in. And I look forward to seeing you back here next week.
Go Brewers.
Yeah, go Brewers.